Against the backdrop of the spectacular Rocky Mountains on the outskirts of Colorado Springs, home to some of our nation's best and brightest at the United States Air Force Academy. And when they're not learning to fly, they're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. And the Falcons will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Boise State's offense will start this game off. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone.
He's going to take a shot right away. And he's got it inside the 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Boise State.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Air Force Falcons offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Able to pick up a couple on that last one. It's 2nd and 8 from their own 27. On the option. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll run the option. Can't get him to the ground. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And the returner is stopped. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on teams. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Hayes. Soft spot in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the fullback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Sticks it in his belly. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Goes to the option. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Bates. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Thought he had the huge play with the interception. Instead, nabbed for PI, and it'll be first down for this offense. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. He's looking to throw it. They're setting up the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. From the gun to give, looking for room. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go right back to him. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to get to him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Looking for a gap. It's Gaines. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Broncos are threatening in the red zone. Going for 6. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
Man, that is so good. There's not a lot of room to work over there on the sideline in the end zone, but he was able to control his body, catch the football, make sure he had a foot down in bounds. It doesn't get any better than that.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. The option look. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the fullback. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. On the option. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Nelson. Coming after it. What a snag by the defense. Touchdown, Falcons! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the move at the 30. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He'll take a deep shot here. And he reels it in inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Caught in the backfield. It's Gaines. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Broncos have it with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Broncos! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
21, Air Force 7.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll go to the ground. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Falcons send out the punt unit. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Going to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw it on first down. Buys a little time. He's going to take off. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Offense gets set for second down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Comes out throwing on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Broncos will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And here comes the offense on second down. Defense in press coverage. He'll ride his man on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Back to pass, it's Hayes. Looking to scramble. He'll try to do it himself. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. And the Falcons look to keep this drive humming. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Keeps it himself and gets the first. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Now on the option. Oh, ball's out! Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Every offensive coordinator will tell you they want to reward the big fella, the fullback, for blocking ad nauseum all the time. But that reward didn't pay off. He gave him the football, he fumbled it. He didn't get it much anyways, but that's probably going to mean he's not going to get the best thing.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. Trying to get to him. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this group.
Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
On second down, will they go back to the ground game? on the option. He'll pull it on the read. At the 35, he's loose. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. DB's right up on the receivers. Shakes off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Let's see what they've got on second down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Jumped on top of the pile.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little...
Throws toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. The inside handoff. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Takes the easy one to the back. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down and run. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of it.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll try it over the left side. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've been running it, but now the pass. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Boise State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Looking for a man, it's Hayes. Complete to the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Short gain on the play before he slides.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Falcons will hustle to the line. Looking to throw for it. Got out of trouble and throws. Grab near the marker. It's Latham. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Wants to fire on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Give to the big fullback. The Falcons get enough for the first down. No huddle here for the offense. Trying to find his man on first down. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. And they make the extra point to draw it closer. It's 28-17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Georgia. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Looking for a crease. It's Gaines. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal.
Bad decision there by the ball carrier to go out of bounds because you've stopped the clock, and now you've given the defense an opportunity to get off the field. If you go for it here on 4th and short and you don't get it, all of the momentum is now on your opponent's side.
And the Broncos are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Leaves it with the running back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a win.